My name is Taylor Sweeney, and I'm the Shelton State baseball beat writer for the Shelton State Courier. We can see the ballpark. We can smell the concessions cooking the hot dogs and cotton candy being brought up the aisles. We can hear the umpire calling out the first strike with such ferocity that it echoes over the crowd cheering. But what you feel is the most important. It's that overwhelming wave of elation you have the moment all of those prior senses come together. Baseball and Shelton State couldn't have been a better place to have all of those things marry up this year. Why does this game have such a hook on our souls, just like our grandma making Thanksgiving dinner with every trimming on the table? Because you're salivating for something more than just the chicken and dressing on the table. You're yearning for togetherness of the family and strategizing just how and what you're going to eat. Baseball is similar. But enough about the hunger spill. Shelton State has their own hunger, the hunger for a championship. Hungry for the respect that only comes your way if you win. Head coach Bobby Sproul knows what it takes to win at a high level. Being the star pitcher at the University of Alabama in the late 70s and being drafted by the Boston Red Sox in 1977, Sproul has led the Shelton State program now for 29 years. And under his tutelage, 16 players have been drafted, and his teams have won 7 region championships in the NJCAA. Though his teams over the last few years haven't quite mounted up to those expectations from previous teams, there is reason to always believe this could be the team. I can draw from my past experiences being a former player myself and seeing just how chemistry in a clubhouse can take you farther than production on the field. Yes, the two play hand in hand, and I have seen this team build a chemistry deeper than I can remember even being a part of, when talent was never the question. This team, however, must answer the question that can't be resolved in an interview, but with the positive outcomes on the field. And it is hard to argue the fact that this team has defied that question with pretty convincing authority, finishing with an overall record of 31-18 and 22-6 in conference play. They look better and better in every game. A team with young, active pitching that started the year with the worst ERA in the league and finished with the best. A team that batted .346 with runners in scoring position and led the league with the most doubles could make some noise in the NJCAA tournament in the upcoming weeks. Sproul believes that his squad can do just that. We have had the materials in place for a while, but the last few weeks have shown that we can bring them all together, said Sproul. And this is where all of those wonderful things about the game we love so much come together and how we can relate to it. When you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, you don't yet quite know what is at the end of it, but that is what we have the anticipation for. Just like Grandma's Thanksgiving dinner, the Bucks have anticipation. But just as they've shown all year, patience and buying your time will be their greatest asset. Their belief within each other will show that it would have to if 14 of your 31 victories were by 1 run and 8 of those were walk-offs. So let's bring everyone together for the final stretch. Let's loosen the belts and prepare for dessert, and let's taste a championship.